Anyhow, with Gardening Simplified, it's March 25th, and we're going to dig our taters today. Or for those that don't like taters, let's say potatoes. Okay, we're out here uh, digging potatoes. We're doing it a little bit different this year, not the digging part, but the process that we went through to get there. We actually have a row here too, got a few weeds, but as you can see, all our tops are over there. But what we did this year, more like commercial growers do, it's called dehalming. And what it is, basically, either you mow the tops down, but what we did was hand cut the tops. You normally want to try to do this a couple of weeks before you're going to harvest. And what this does is it causes your potatoes to hold more of their weight as far as it toughens up the skins so they're not quite as easily damaged. Now, we only did it a week. We found out about this, and I said, we're fixing to have to harvest. And we've got a lot of rain coming all this week, and we don't want to really have a lot of rain on these when we go to harvest. But do it 2 weeks before you cut them down. It causes less disease because you start getting disease in the top, and that comes into the potatoes. I know in the past we've had a lot of problems with brown spots inside the Yukon Golds, a little bit of a problem with the Pontiac Reds, but mostly Yukon Golds and the Kennebecks that we didn't grow this year. But we're going to see how this goes as far as, but your harvest is actually heavy. You're not going to have more potatoes. It's not like they get bigger, but it changes them to where they don't lose a lot of moisture content as they're curing out and in storage. So when you're talking about potatoes or food, the more pounds, the more food you got. But anyway, we'll get these harvested, see what we got. Okay, we got them all dug. I guess we got about 1.5 bushels of the Yukon Golds and almost 1 bushel of the red Pontiacs. And of course, we dig them by hand, so definitely down on the knees. But that sandy soil, once it dries, it'll brush right off. But anyway, there we go. Now, what we're going to do is lay these out on a tarp, and we'll put them by our fan. But one of the things I want to stress is don't put your potatoes where they're going to be in the light, because what happens when your potatoes get sunlight and stuff, I know these Yukon Golds are bad about turning green quick. So if I leave them a couple of weeks where they're getting a lot of sun just in the morning time at an angle through the shop, they'll turn green. So you want to kind of protect them from that. And most of these we're going to store in the cooler. So once these get cured out, I'll let them set for maybe a week, brush the dirt off, and we'll put them in milk crates and put them in the cooler.